Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your December 2016 General Tarot Forecasts. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for being here, and as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. And make sure to watch your Moon and Rising sign readings because they can give you a bigger picture as to what may be coming up for you in the month. Okay, and let's jump in and have a look, Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, as your overall energy for the month, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, it can be your energy, and this is you working real hard on your sense of security, on your finances, on the home perhaps, working real hard at your job or with your personal business. Whatever gives you security, okay? If you find your sense of security within your relationship, then this is what that is talking about, okay? And for others of you, this could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you're focused on for better or for worse at this time. And overall, the energy of the King of Pentacles represents seeing things come to fruition. It represents financial security, stability, things coming to maturity, okay, when it comes to whatever it is that gives you a sense of security. In your current situation, we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant in your current situation, it can be that for some of you, this is the earth sign that you're focused on at this time. And the Hierophant represents Taurus. So for some of you, you're dealing with a Taurus person. This can be a boss for you or a coworker. Someone, I feel this is someone you need to impress in some kind of a way, or someone you need feedback from or a good reference from. And for those of you, this could be in a love sense, where you're focused on this person. Maybe you're in a relationship with this person and you're talking about commitment and moving things forward. For those of you, this could be, you know, meeting the family with the Hierophant, trying to, conform to family rules and traditions with that. This can also be, maybe this is someone new that you met, and it's that time of conformity when you try to impress the other person pretty much, okay? It doesn't have to be anything too big. And with the Hierophant, it can also be dealing with financial institutions, dealing with financial institutions or government institutions at this time, and also something to do with properties coming up for some of you, either trying to sell a place or buy a place, and asking for advice, or this is dealing with banks for mortgages and all of that. It is crossed by the, if I can pick up the card, King of Cups, and I'm using real small cards, and so it's difficult to pick them up at times. It's crossed by the King of Cups, so this is going to be helping you or hindering you. For some of you, this feels like perhaps dealing with two different people, in a romantic sense or in a work sense it can be as well, or even friendships, and one of them is an earth sign and the other is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And with the Hierophant in the middle, you kind of have to make a choice. You kind of have to commit to one or the other. For some of you, that could be going on. For others, the King of Cups is someone helping you. Okay, the King of Cups shows up as an intermediary, a go-between. So it could be anything from an attorney or an accountant or a financial advisor, a realtor, okay, anything like that. And this person is really helping you at this time, or they're really going to help you. You've got 3 strong father figures until now. So for some of you, you're dealing with a father figure, or you're dealing with a father figure more than you usually would. Or this is, again, someone you're trying to impress, someone you need approval from, whether it's in a personal sense or to do with work. And with these 3 cards as well, for some of you, I feel like you're dealing with some constraints. You're dealing with some limitations and in the form of other people's rules, other people's regulations, people trying to control what you do and how you do. So for some of you, that could be going on. And the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles in your reading, and so that does talk about financial success, good relationships or good interactions with job, okay, with work sector and with family, and success with property related issues could also be coming up, okay. But the Queen of Pentacles, in terms of your foundation for the month, this is, for some of you, I feel that you are looking for a bigger place or a different place than where you are because of a reason to do with family, either to be closer to family, maybe a father figure needs your care at this time, or because you're starting a family or you're expanding the family and you need a bigger place. For those of you, this is definitely working hard on your financial situation, thinking about the future, planning for the future at this time, maybe planning for retirement for others of you, okay, things coming to maturity in that kind of a way. And so there's been a lot of hard work that has gone into this and some paperwork, okay, and again, needing to conform to the process. And it can also be an earth sign, another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that you're doing all of this for, or that has asked you for help with this, or that you're doing everything together with, okay, if it's a partner for you, whether in a business sense or a personal sense. In the recent past, we have the Five of Wands. With the Five of Wands, this feels like competition, selection process. It's positive challenge. It's the type of challenge where, you know, we grow from it. It's not really conflict or anything like that. At best, it's play fighting, or at worst, I should say. And this is where we're coming from. So for some of you, you've gone through this process and you're starting a job, okay? This is what this is for you. And this is something that will bring you a lot of financial prosperity, abundance, stability for a long time to come. For those of you, this is winning some sort of competition or auction comes to mind. And that's why you're going through the process at this time. And again, in a personal, in a romantic sense, it can represent inner conflict over choosing between two different people for some of you, or having already made the choice. Maybe you've dated a couple of people and now you've made the choice where you're looking at making that choice. In your crowning thoughts, we do have the World. So for some of you, you're definitely looking at moving at this time or planning to move as soon as possible, because the World card does represent relocation. For some of you, real far away. And for others, it does feel like moving back to your roots or closer to your roots. So it feels like moving closer to family, or family traveling to see you, or family coming in to live with you for a while. A very strong focus on family during the month for a lot of you, I feel. The World card can also represent retirement, okay, for some of you, so you're definitely working towards that or planning how you're going to go about that. Success coming your way, celebration, culmination happening with this energy. So again, the energy of success is on the mind, and I do feel that with these cards, there's been a lot of hard work gone into this, but it's getting close to a happy conclusion. And actually, in the near future position, we do have the Nine of Cups, and this is your wish card, okay? This is your yes answer. This is your dream coming true, your wish coming true with this, okay? And it's going to be around mid-month with this card, okay? And it can be anything at the end of the day. It really depends what you're wishing for and what you've been working towards, but it's a clear-cut yes answer, okay? Yes, it's going to happen for you. So keep doing what you're doing. Stick to the rules or stick to the plan, okay? Do what you're asked to do. Take things slow. Make sure that you're paying attention to the details. Make sure that you're putting in the work. You're not trying to rush anything, and you're taking everyone's feelings into consideration. And then you will get to this happy conclusion where you get your wish, and that's a beautiful thing, okay? In the position representing you, we have the Page of Wands. Again, with the Page of Wands, you're waiting on news, or you are going to receive news again around mid-month to do with success, or this is an invitation to travel, or good news about property, or good news about moving. Also comes up with this card. This is online communication of a very positive nature. So if you're waiting on news or approvals or anything like that, it is coming your way. Again, it's going to be around mid-month for most of you. And it's going to be online that you receive this news. So check your emails, check your phone, your text messages, and all of that, because it's most likely going to come to you online rather than face-to-face with this energy. For those of you, this could be messages of love coming your way, or people asking you out, wanting to spend time with you. Or if you're not in the same place as your partner or your romantic interest, this is a lot of online communication. trying to stay connected also comes up with this card. And it can also be new energy, taking on new endeavors or preparing to take on new endeavors, especially for those of you who are thinking about retiring. I feel like you may be contemplating some sort of creative project, like writing, anything to do with that, writing, journaling, even teaching or typing up courses or anything like that, or training, anything to do with languages, communication, how to type things. I feel that you may be looking into that. In your environment, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords in your environment, or how other people see you. The Nine of Swords talks about someone who is overwhelmed, okay, someone who is afraid, someone who is going through worst case scenarios in their head, coming from a place of insecurity, coming from a place of fear, a fear of failure could also be coming up with this energy. But the good message of the Nine of Swords, the positive side of it, is whatever you're afraid of and whatever worst case scenarios you're running through your head, they're not real, they're not going to happen, and you're going to see that if you look at things for what they are, as opposed to fretting over them or running away from them because you're afraid. And also the Nine of Swords can also talk about late hours or working more than usual or taking on more responsibility, whether you're asking for it or someone else is asking you to fill in for someone else or take care of other people's responsibilities. And this is just worrying over letting people down. But again, whatever you're worried about, things are looking really good for you, so there's no reason to worry. So make sure, and as much as you can, that this fear of change or this anxiety over failure or the possibility of failure does not get in the way of you taking on some really good opportunities. In your hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups, absolutely moving, okay, for a lot of you with these cards is happening, and you're excited for this, but you're also anxious over it at the same time. You're excited because it's new beginnings and it's something you've wanted for quite some time and you've worked towards this for quite some time, and at the same time it's scary because it's change, and so we fear what we don't know, and so that's why, you know, the Nine of Swords could be in there. But again, there's nothing to worry about with this Eight of Cups. This is a natural change, okay? This is the next stage that should come about naturally in your life anyway, so you're on the right track with this, and it's forward movement, so you're moving towards more better things, okay? Abundance and success with this energy. If this is you being afraid to walk away from one person because you want to choose a different person, with the Eight of Cups and all these other cards in here, it's saying you can only do what's best for you, and as long as you make sure that you spare people's feelings, or that, you know, you're being ethical and you're doing the right thing for everyone involved, but yourself as well, then that's the best that you can do with that situation, okay? So don't worry or panic over it. There's no point in that. You deserve to be happy, and again, at the end of the day, if you do things properly and from a place of kindness, you're gonna be fine, okay? You don't have to worry about it. Anything, I do feel like change is happening, so changing jobs or retiring or changing relationships or changing status in terms of going from single to coupling up with someone or leaving a relationship, and some anxiety over that change. But again, with the Eight of Cups, this is something that should happen. It's a positive thing. You're doing the right thing. And in the outcome position, we do have the Three of Swords, and I didn't want to leave it at that, so I pulled a clarifier and I got the Empress. So with this card, for some of you, I feel that with the Three of Swords, it's not necessarily you experiencing heartache. I feel that this may be if you are planning to break up with someone or walk away from someone, or even, you know, retiring and leaving a business, leaving a company that you've played a big part in. It's just the sadness that comes with that, okay? But at the same time, you're moving towards the Empress, so options, possibilities, abundance, freedom, independence also comes up with this. Your own business, okay? Also coming up with this Empress energy. In love, yes, some people are not going to be happy with your decisions, but at the same time, you're moving towards new love, and that's exciting, and it's really, really beautiful. These cards together can also talk about fixing, healing a relationship, because the Three of Swords can also represent the beginning stages of emotional healing. So for those of you who are focused on that, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, okay, this Taurus person, or a Libra, then I feel that you're giving that relationship a second chance. And it could be because you have children together, or you have a lot of common assets, or there's a lot at stake with that relationship, and so I feel you may try again. And the Three of Swords can represent temporary delays or an online romance, long distance relationship type thing. But ultimately these will be overcome. It's just temporary. It feels like a few days, a week tops. And you're moving into new options, new beginnings, new projects, children, and that's how your life is changing for some of you. New relationships, new jobs, your own business, okay? All coming up with the Empress towards the end of the month for you. So it looks like a really good reading, okay? It looks like it should be a really wonderful month for you. And let's just have a look at your oracle cards. So for career and finances, we have Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So with this card, this is your yes answer once again. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't back down. Don't take no for an answer. Don't question yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You will find success. You're guaranteed to find success with whatever this project or job is for you, or whatever the situation is for you in your work, in your finances. Definitely keep going with whatever you've started, or get going with something that your intuition is telling you that you should be doing, okay? When it comes to your emotional life or love life, okay, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, you're fixing a marriage, okay, or you're giving a marriage a second shot. For others of you, you're starting a new relationship, and it's something that is very, it has a lot of potential to turn into a long-lasting relationship. Now, don't lose your head with this. You're just in the early stages, so take it slow and do things in their own time. But you can absolutely find that you're moving towards a long-lasting, committed, happy, healthy relationship, okay, with this new person coming in. Or again, you're focusing on healing a situation, giving it a second shot. And this could even be marriage proposals happening for some of you with the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups in here as well, because the Hierophant does represent marriage. And even children could be coming up. For your health and well-being, we have prayer works. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer. So this is telling you, yes, absolutely pray. It's going to help your situation. Meditate on it. You will receive lots of answers through your intuition. This is also eliminate toxic or negative energy from within and around you with this card, okay? Fill yourself with the energy of peace, of love, light, and health, okay? And that is visualizing, okay? And attaching emotion to that is going to manifest better health for you, or healing something you've been struggling with. For those of you, this is don't lose faith. And again, be mindful of your thoughts, because you manifest what you think of, okay? So think of happy, healthy thoughts, and you're going to see improvement with your health. Bring in negativity or doubt or fear, and I feel that you're going to see the effects of that in your health, and we don't want that. And your overall advice is simplify your life. Okay, eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So for some of you, you're definitely packing, spring cleaning, donating stuff because you're moving. And this is saying don't take with you things that you don't need. Don't take things with you that have been old and worn out and you never use them anyway. Give them away, donate, okay? Make sure that you bring new energy, fresh energy into this new beginning, okay? Whatever the new beginning is for you this month, let the old go and embrace the new. Bring in new energy, positive energy, new expectations, and that actually includes the physical side of things as well. Bringing old clothes or furniture with you that you never really use anyway, but you keep carrying it around with you, okay? Declutter. Clear your head. If you have to make a decision, clear your head so that you can listen to your intuition, so that you can hear it. Simplify your life. So don't fret over things. Don't worry over things. There's no point in doing that. You can only make the best decision for yourself at this time based on what you know, based on the information you have. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing that can be expected of you. And again, as long as you are mindful of everyone else and making sure as much as you can that you're not hurting people intentionally, again, that's the only thing that can be expected of you at this time. So don't worry over details. Don't worry over things you can't control. Just embrace the change. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't fear it. So overall, it looks like a really, really good reading. I look forward to your comments, letting me know how the cards apply to you if they do. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings, and be sure to check out the New Year special and the raffle. All the links are in the description box below. Have a wonderful month, happy holidays, and a wonderful new year. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.